Hey everyone, Eric Thor here from Neo-Jungian Academy, here to talk today to you about judging and perceiving. What is the difference? What does a judger do differently from a perceiver? And from the Myers-Briggs perspective, judging and perceiving was implemented to help determine whether your judging function was extroverted or introverted. And what it means is it's about the cognitive functions. It's not a real dichotomy, but to Neo-Jungian Academy it actually is. For us, judging and perceiving is about whether you are proactive or whether you are reactive. And what we have found about judging and perceiving is that being proactive, you are a person that tends to build up interest in activities slowly. And you are a person that can keep an interest for a long time. That is the basis of whether you are a judger or a perceiver. And from what we have found, perceivers are types that tend to build up interest very quickly, but who tend to lose it also very quickly. So that's what you get when you compare the two. You get a person who is like a smoothie, quick in spikes of energy, but quick to lose it. You get somebody who is like a cup of tea, slow to gain interest, slow to consider your ideas, but also slow. Once they've gotten on the ball, they will be a part of your team until they're done. From what we have noticed about judgers and perceivers, it's in many ways related to whether you are goal-oriented or adaptive. From what we have found, goal-oriented types need time to get adjusted to new ideas. They need time, they need to avoid distractions, they need to make sure that they can keep on the ball. A judger needs less immediate rewards. They can keep on going even if there is no real reward in sight, because they have this desire to get closure. From the perceiving standpoint, in many ways it's about getting closure quickly. And if nothing is happening, a perceiver is usually the first to notice, why am I not getting anything from this? Why is this not rewarding me? Why don't I feel good doing this? So in many ways, judgers are people who can keep on going even when it's irrational, and perceivers are people who can quickly adapt if things are starting to go badly. If the weather changes, a perceiver is usually the quickest to adjust. From what we've noticed, judging and perceiving is about whether you use proactive or reactive control. Because you think like this, proactive types, judging types tend to need the ability to plan ahead. They need a list of tasks. They focus on a list of tasks that is important to them. Whereas a perceiver expands. They take in many different suggestions. They take in many different options, and they can juggle different options. Reactive perceiving types often need something to bounce their creativity and their ideas towards. They need to look at something, they need to know what they're looking at in order to judge whether it's good or bad. They remember by seeing things around them, by using calendars, lists, and anything where they can basically keep track of what's happening around them. Judgers, on the other hand, they don't really need this, because judgers have this inwards out quality, whereas perceivers have this outwards in quality. So it's in many ways the difference between taking in information and putting out information, and that's why we call it proactive and reactive. When it comes to taking in information, it's not about passively drinking in what's happening around you. It's about, in many ways, when you take in information, judging whether information is good or not. What do I think about what other people are telling me? How does it relate to what I have on the inside? Versus, for the judging type, it's about, rather, what am I thinking and how can I get it out towards other people? What are my plans and how can I get it out in the real world? For judging types, it's in many ways about order. Not in the sense of your environment in many ways, but order of ideas, order of your goals, order of getting what you want done. Getting what is important to you, what you have built up a long, hard interest for, out to the world. So, did this video help you clear up whether you are a judge or a perceiver? We hope it did, and if it didn't, please feel free to go to our website and to learn our materials on judging and perceiving. We have an online course just for you where you can start learning about the different types and what the quotes really mean. So, click on the link down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.